Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sorin Space. Today, I want to talk about memory performance, not intelligence, not talent, not effort, but memory as system load. The misunderstanding about memory decline. Many adults struggle to remember names, words, or simple facts and reach a familiar conclusion. My memory is declining. This conclusion feels intuitive. Biological aging exists, but it is not the primary driver of most everyday memory difficulties. For most healthy adults, what feels like decline is often overload, and overload has two sources: how we store and how we retrieve. 2. Load 1. Storage is not the problem. Placement. Most people think memory fails because the brain cannot store information, but in daily life, memory often fails before storage. The highest cost is not saving information, but deciding where it belongs. When new information arrives, the brain evaluates. Where does this fit? What category contains it? Does it conflict with what I already know? If the placement cost is high, the system delays or rejects the write. This is not emotion, it is optimization. Load 2, retrieval becomes a navigation problem. Now comes the second load, the one adults feel most, even when the information exists: retrieval. Children search a small space, few nodes, few paths, little competition. Adults search a dense space, too many nodes, too many branches, too many competing routes. So recall is no longer remembering, it becomes navigation. The information may be stored, but the path to it is longer, crowded, and indirect. Effortful. A simple example. Let me give you a simple example. Sometimes what we fail to remember is not a complex concept. It is a single, ordinary word. We see it, we understand it, and yet it does not stay, or we cannot pull it out when we need it. We assume this is aging, but often it is system load. At entry, the brain is busy deciding where to place it. At recall, the brain is busy searching too many routes. What happens when load is removed? Now observe what happens when you reduce load, when you stop evaluating placement and allow the word to enter mechanically, it goes in. And when you reduce retrieval pressure by using it once, twice in simple context, the path becomes short. Sometimes a few minutes are enough, not because your brain suddenly changed, but because congestion dropped and pathways formed. Why children remember and recall. Faster children do not perform better because they are smarter. They perform better because their systems are lighter. They store first, they refine later. They retrieve from a smaller search space. Adults do the opposite. They demand precision at entry, and they search through density at recall. The core conclusion. So here is the conclusion. Adults forget simple things not because they are complex, but because the system is overloaded at placement and at retrieval later. Final compression. Adult memory feels worse because the system carries more structure. That structure creates power, but it also creates load, reduced placement pressure, reduced retrieval friction, and memory accelerates again. This is not a mindset, this is system behavior. Thank you.